What it do, y'all? This is Clay from Wave Sandy Water Rental. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Man, it's the 2025 season. It's March 15, 2025. I actually just had my first boat rental, so it's lit. And I want to kind of talk about the 2025 business outlook. I want to be able to talk about this and then be able to look back at this video, see if I accomplished a lot of things I wanted to do. But in this year's fleet, we got 4 jet skis that we're going to be renting out. We got 3 pontoon boats, and then we got 1 boat car. The boat car is the newest addition to the fleet. It has been a headache, a thorn in my wayside, but it is a niche, and I do believe that it has the potential to really attract a lot of people to my vessels and to my business. So, ideally with the boat car, I want to use that as a staple of my marketing. What I'm looking to do is rent that out at least 5 times on a Saturday, 5 times on a Sunday, so 10 times altogether on a weekend, give or take. I would say 3 to 5 times on a Saturday and 3 to 5 times on a Sunday. Ideally 5. We could get 10 on the weekend and then possibly do 3 to 4 rentals on the weekday. And this is me being conservative, because I believe that the boat car should definitely do 5 rentals a day. However, I got to be honest. I got to put the marketing dollars in there, and marketing is going to be huge this year. I just got a camera. I want to vlog my experiences and make it look like a movie so people can kind of step in, walk this thing through me, walk this thing with me. So I will be talking about the business, but I also will be documenting the business so everybody kind of sees like what's the day-to-day activities and stuff like that. However, I want to be conservative because you got to factor in rain. You got to factor in other things. You always, even when I do my numbers, I'll always only factor in 3 weeks because I believe that it's going to be 7 days of potential revenue that you're not going to be able to make because of rain, or maybe some activity, maybe your vessel has some issue. You always got to try to think about, any type of mishaps that could happen within this business. So ideally, I would love to do around 14 rentals with the boat car. If I could do that every single week for 3 weeks, that would give me $10,000 $10,000 a month. The boat car rents out for $300 an hour. Actually $300 for 45 minutes. We try to leave 15 minutes so we could gas up the boat car again for the next renter, and then keep the same pattern going. With the boats, the charters, we're gonna be having R&B on the lake. We got events. I told you guys in one of my previous videos that the events was a great thing that I discovered, because you get the 2x your charter rentals. The charter rentals, I'm only probably cash flowing $450 to $500, whereas the events I'm doing $840 to like $900, because we have general admission pricing and we have VIP pricing. The events that we have is R&B on the lake. We got Soca Thursdays. We got Boots and Boats, which is our country music event. We got comedy on the lake. And we're gonna do Wind Down Wednesday. So, we're gonna have a bunch of events. We're gonna try to do this throughout the week. And honestly, we're gonna be busy this year, because at the end of the day, one thing I realized is that it's better to have the vessels working than have the vessels just stored up. They're expensive. They're a lot of money. I got a lot of vessels. They probably cost me around like, $2,000 to $3,000 a month. These things need to get rented out. So there's no point of just, letting them sit around when you can rent them out. So that is the goal, to rent these things out as frequently as possible. So we're gonna have these events: R&B on the lake on Fridays, Soca Thursdays. We're gonna have Wind Down Wednesdays. We're gonna have comedy on the boat. We're gonna have Boots and Boats. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have these throughout the week. Hopefully these things are generating $800 per event. We're also gonna cater food. With the boat charters, we're gonna have multiple slots. We're gonna do morning slots. We're gonna have boat bash for kids, which is gonna be like our little summer camp slot for kids. We're gonna have regular rentals like 11:30 to like 2 o'clock. From 3 to 6. From 7 to 10. Probably our neon light. We're gonna try to have like 3 to 4 boat slots. That way we're maximizing all the rentals, and we're gonna call them unique names so people could kind of find a niche that they want to stick to. So we plan on doing a lot of boat charters this year. The boats alone, each vessel should make $10,000. And I don't want to make this video long and drawn out, but the outlook of this year is each vessel should be able to generate $10,000. The jet skis last year, we didn't do that well with the jet skis. The jet skis was doing so well for me year 1 and year 2. Year 3, I believe because I did the Love is Blind show, I had a lot more people renting out the boats. we got to put a little more emphasis on the jet skis. We got 4 of these jet skis. I believe that the jet skis and the boat car can really take your business to the next level, because if your jet skis are getting rented out 4 to 5 times and you got 4 of them things, that's a lot of money. I rent out my jet skis for $120 an hour. They're $270 a month. You know, you rent that thing out 3 times, you already got your monthly payment. Typically on a hot day, you could get 3 jet ski rentals, especially on the GTI. You just got to put the marketing dollars behind it. But if 4 of my jet skis get rented out, man, you in green. And if I could get them rented out at least 3 times on a Saturday, 3 times on a Sunday, you know, and be consistent, all 4 of them get rented out, I'm in the green, bro. I'm in the green, you know what I'm saying? So if I could get maybe a couple rentals on a weekday, you in the green, you know what I'm saying? So each of my vessels should be able to make me $10,000. I'll say I'm a looping the jet skis together, right? You know, each jet ski should be able to make you $10,000, but you know, it depends, man. The market's saturated. You know, a lot of times people in this business, they want to talk about how, you know, each vessel should make you $10,000. You also got to put marketing dollars behind it for those vessels to get rented out. Last year I paid $500 a month on Yelp, and I swear I probably saw 2 rentals. So that wasn't enough. You know, so I probably got to do a little bit more or a little bit something different this year to get the jet skis rented out. But you know, each of my vessels should, like I said, should make $10,000. And if I could do that, then I'm pulling in around $40,000 to $50,000 a month. You know, I'm looping in the jet skis. I'll say 2 jet skis will make me $10,000. So I got 4 of them. So that's $20,000 right there. We got another $10,000 with the boat car. So that's $30,000. We got $10,000 with the 2 boat charters. You know what I'm saying? So that's $50,000 right there. So I believe that we should be able to make $50,000 a month. That's bullish. That is what I expect, and I think that if we do that, we on to the money, man. So I'm gonna keep y'all posted with everything going on. I will be honest with you, if we're not hitting those numbers, you know what I'm saying? And it might be something that we need to do with marketing, you know, because marketing is huge in this business because it's saturated after the pandemic. Everybody has a jet ski, everybody has a boat, you know what I'm saying? But I try to, you know, make it a little bit different with the boat car. So hopefully that kind of puts me over the edge. But let me know what y'all thoughts is, man. That's my business outlook. Love to talk to you guys about what y'all doing for the business. Oh yeah, another thing. I went to Dominican Republic. They did like these ATV tours. It was hard, and it was like 8 of us, and they charge $100. I feel like you could do jet ski tours as well. So anybody that's watching this video does jet ski tours, please tap in. I would love to hear how you guys are conducting it, how you guys are doing the waivers, what are you guys telling insurance companies. That way I could try to plug in that play, because I do think that jet ski tours would be lit as well. If you're tapping in with real estate agents, let me know what you're doing. I would love to tap in with you guys so I can share my ideas as well. But thank y'all for watching this video. You already know it's your boy Clay Graves Sandy from Wave Sandy Water Rentals. You know we outside. I'll check y'all out in the next video.